And happy weekend. This is Kurt Berglund with more Pine Tar Baseball. Great teams of the 20th century set. We are cycling through the 22 teams in the set. They are available right now paying my PayPal account, berglund.kurt@yahoo.com. You can get the PDF for $12.99. You can get the printed and shipped copy for $52.99. You're asking for the great teams of the 20th century set. There's at least one great team from each century in this set, from each decade in the century in the set. And we're doing a matchup tonight that from a combination we have not done yet. If you have a combination that you would like to see play on my channel, please indicate that in the comments below, and I'll be sure to get to that ASAP. The game tonight features two World Series champion teams from long seasons apart. They are the visiting team, the 1980 Philadelphia Phillies, winner of 91 games and the National League Eastern Division Championship, and eventually the NLCS in 5 games over the Houston Astros in maybe the best championship series ever. And then they went on to defeat the Kansas City Royals in 6 games in the World Series and become the world champions for 1980. They are visiting the 1942 St. Louis Cardinals, a team that I did not know a lot about before I started to create the cards for this set, but in the research that I did, baseball historians overwhelmingly consider this team to be the team of the 40s, and so here they are. This team was the winner of 106 games. They were 106-48 in 1942, and they won the World Series over the New York Yankees in 5 games. They lost game 1 and then swept them 4 straight to take the World Series championship of 1942. This team was excellent. They had a little bit of everything and were difficult to stop. They had pitching to spare. They had more pitchers than they could actually use. And they had a lot of timely hitting. What they didn't have, and what sort of came out in the creation of the cards that I did for Pine Tar Baseball, is they didn't have a lot of range on defense, and that is their Achilles heel, if there is one, for a team that wins 106 games in a 154-game season. So it's going to be interesting. The pitchers tonight will be Dick Ruthven, the number 2 starter for the 1980 Phillies, and he will be opposed by Mort Cooper, who for the 42 Cardinals was 22-7 with a 1.78 earned run average. Guidry, 1978 Guidry type numbers. All right, so we are ready. Let's go to the starting lineups and get this game a-rolling. Here are our teams for the visiting 1980 Philadelphia Phillies. You probably know the lineup. Leading off at first base, Pete Rose. Batting second in right field, it's Bake McBride. Batting third at third base, MVP Mike Schmidt. Batting fourth in left field, it's Greg Luzinski. Batting fifth in center field, Gary Maddox. Batting sixth at second base, Manny Trio. Batting seventh behind the plate, it's Bob Boone. And batting eighth at shortstop, it's Larry Boa. On the mound is right-hander Dick Ruthven. Ruthven had 33 starts on the 1980 season. He is a B pitcher the first 2 times through the order and then drops to a C. He has no strikeout or walk modifiers, and he can give you 7 innings if all is going well. And he can keep going, of course, if there are no problems. So that's the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. The homestanding 42 Cardinals. The leadoff batter, Jimmy Brown at second base. Batting second, it's Terry Moore in center field. Batting third, it's Enos Slaughter in right field. Batting fourth, Stan Musial in left field. Batting fifth, Walker Cooper behind the plate. Batting sixth, Johnny Hopp at first base. Batting seventh, Whitey Kurowski at third base. And batting eighth, it's Marty Marion at shortstop. On the mound is Mort Cooper. Cooper had 35 starts and 2 relief appearances on the 1942 season. He is at home an A-plus pitcher the first 2 times through the order, and then he drops to an A. He has a strikeout modifier of 77, and he can give you 8, and of course keep going if all is well. And we are ready to start. It's the Cardinals, it's the Phillies. It's a classic National League matchup, and we are ready to go as Pete Rose steps into the batter's box to face Mort Cooper. It's the great teams of the 20th century set for Pine Tar Baseball. One more time, the ordering information. Kurt Berglund at yahoo.com is my PayPal account. $12.99 gets you the PDF. $52.99 gets you the cards printed and shipped. And you're asking for the great teams of the 20th century set. And if you need the instructions for Pine Tar Baseball, I send you those for free. All right, Pete Rose up. The pitch from Mort Cooper is lifted to center field, and that's going to be Terry Moore under it. And we are underway as Moore makes the catch for the first out in the top of the first. Now it's Bake McBride. The Fleet right fielder hit 309 in 1980. And this is driven by McBride, and it's big trouble for the Cardinals. Gonna get over Terry Moore's head and bounce off the wall. McBride already around second, and he's got himself a sliding triple with 1 out in the top of the first. Unexpected jolt to Mort Cooper. Let's see how he responds. Cardinals infield is at normal depth, and now they have to contend with Mike Schmidt. The pitch from Cooper to Schmidt is hit to left. Musial is under it. Stan has an average arm in left field, and McBride is tagging. 1 to 70, he is going to 0 to 70. He is safe, and he is safe, and that it is 1-0 on a sacrifice fly to left field by Mike Schmidt, plating Bake McBride with the first run of the game. 2 outs in the first. Phillies up 1-0. Luzinski steps in. Nobody on. 2 out. The pitch from Cooper. Hey, strikes him out. That's Mort's first. We finished the first half inning of play, and it's 1-0 Philadelphia. Bottom of the first now. It'll be Jimmy Brown, Terry Moore, and Enos Slaughter coming up for the Cardinals. Moore hit .256 at second base for the Cardinals. The pitch. Chopped off Ruthven's glove, rolls toward Boa. Larry scrambles in to get it, but there's no play, and Jimmy Brown has an infield single. Now it's Terry Moore. Moore at the plate against Ruthven. Ruthven to the belt, checks Brown at first. The pitch home to Moore. He squares to bunt. And he gets it down. This one goes to Rose. Rose turns and flips to Trio, covering first, and that's going to move Brown up to second base successfully. For Enos Slaughter, Enos has an RBI 180 feet away, and he hit .318 on the 1942 season. Ruthven to the belt. The pitch to Slaughter. We have an error check. It's an error check. See where he hit it. This is hit to Ruthven. And Dig picks it up, Dig drops it, Dig picks it up, Dig drops it, and everybody's safe. Brown advances to third, Slaughter's safe at first on the E1. And now there's runners at the corners for the Cardinals in the bottom of the first. With 1 man out, it's Musial. Ruthven needs a double play grounder if he can get one. A very young Stan Musial hit .315 in 1942. The pitch. And we have a rare play. A rare play is a 63, which is chopped over Ruthven's head, rolling toward Trio. He picks it up, he drops it, he picks it up, he fires to Rose. Everybody's safe. The tying run scores. Brown is in from third. We're tied at 1. Slaughter goes to second. And Musial is safe at first. So there's 2 on with 1 out now, and we're tied at 1. It's Walker Cooper coming to the plate. Ruthven to the belt. The pitch to Cooper is hit to center field. Maddox on the run. He's going to make the catch. Slaughter will tag and try and advance to third base. And he's just kidding. He bluffs the tag and sticks at second. So with 2 outs, it'll be Johnny Hopp, the first baseman, left-handed batting first baseman for the Cardinals. 2 on, 2 outs. And a score tied at 1 in the bottom of the first. We had a good one in St. Louis. Ruthven to the belt. The pitch home is hit to right. Bake McBride toward the line, and he will make this catch, and that will retire the Cardinals in the first. We've played 1, and the score is tied at 1 in St. Louis. Between these 2 great ball clubs, great teams of the 20th century set for Pine Tar baseball. In the Phillies second, Gary Maddox, Manny Trio, Bob Boone coming to the plate against Mort Cooper. The pitch to Maddox is hit to center field, and here comes Terry Moore. He's got it for out number 1. Now it's Trio. Manny hit .292 in 1980. Pitch from Cooper is drilled for Trio, and this is going to be trouble. It's going to get over Slaughter's head. It bangs off the wall, and Manny Trio has a double before Slaughter can get it back in. Boone comes to the plate now with a chance to give the Phillies the lead again. Bob hit .229 in an injury-plagued 1980 season. Cooper to the stretch. Pitch to Boone. He lost him. That's ball 4 as his control fails him. Men at first and second now for Boa. Ruthven is on deck. 1 man out. Cooper needs a double play grounder. The pitch from Cooper to Boa is grounded to Marty Marion. He goes to Brown for 1. The relay to Hopp is in time for a soul-crushing, rally-killing double play turned by St. Louis in the top of the second. We go to the bottom of the second. We're tied at 1. Now it'll be Ruthven facing the bottom third of the Cardinals order. Kurowski, Marion, and Cooper for St. Louis in the bottom of the second. Dick winds and delivers, and this is a ball 4. Ball 4 for Whitey Kurowski. And now it'll be Marion with Cooper on deck. Marion only hit 2 1/4 on the season. Ruthven to the belt. The pitch to Marty. He skies it to left. Luzinski towards the line will make the catch, and that's 1 out. Now it's Cooper. Mort stands in. First at bat for him. Ruthven to the belt. The pitch home. Cooper squares to bunt. Cooper gets it down. Gloved by Rose. He turns and flips to Trio 1 more time, and that advances Kurowski to second base. He's in scoring position now with 2 outs for Jimmy Brown, who singled to lead off the first inning for the Cardinals. Ruthven to the belt. The pitch to Brown. He lost him. That's ball 4. 2 walks in the inning for Ruthven. And 2 men on now for Terry Moore, who hit .288 on the 42 season. He bunted in the first. The pitch. Line shot caught by Rose. He spikes it for the 3rd out. And we've played 2 innings. Ruthven gets off the hook. We've played 2 innings. It's 1-1 between these titans of the National League. Cooper out now. He'll face Ruthven first, and then it'll go to the top of the Phillies order with Rose and then McBride. Top of the 3rd, Cooper winds and delivers to Ruthven, and we've got a range check. Get to the kitchen. Get to the kitchen, for the love of God. We've got a range check. Kurowski gloves it and fires to Hop, and there's 1 down. Now it's Rose with nobody out, and nobody on and 1 man out. Played every game in 1980. The pitch. And we've got another range check. Get to the kitchen. Get to the kitchen. Hit back to Cooper, and that's going to snake through into center field for a base hit for Rose. Base hit Pete Rose, and now it'll be McBride, who tripled and scored in the first. The only Phillies run is on his ledger. Cooper to the belt, checks Rose. The pitch home to Bake McBride is hit to right. Here comes Slaughter. He's got it and fires it back in. Rose retreats to first. Now it's Schmidt. 624 slugging mark, 48 dongs on the season. He hit a sacrifice fly to score McBride in the first. The pitch from Cooper is driven by Schmidt, and this is a base hit. Base hit left field, drops in front of Musial. Rose stops at second. There's 2 on now with 2 outs for Greg Luzinski. Dallas Green would love to see a run out of this situation. Luzinski struck out in the first. The pitch. And this is his strikeout modifier of 77, and that gets Cooper out of the inning. 2 strikeouts now for Cooper. We've played 2.5, and the score is 1-1. We got a good one in St. Louis. All right, bottom of the 3rd, meat of the Cardinals order. Slaughter, Musial, and Walker Cooper coming up for St. Louis. Slaughter reached on an error by Ruthven in the first inning. The pitch to him. Is ball 4. He trots down to first. That's Ruthven's 3rd walk in 2+ innings. Now it's Musial. Stan singled and drove in the Cardinals' only run in the first. The pitch. Driven by Musial, and that's trouble. It's going to get past Maddox into left center field. Slaughter is around third, and they are going to wave him home. The relay to Boa. Boa turns and fires to Boone. The throw to the plate is not in time. It's 2-1 Cardinals. As Stan Musial drives in Enos Slaughter with the second run for the Cardinals. 2-1 St. Louis. And it's Walker Cooper coming up. Walker Cooper against Ruthven. Cooper's 0 for 1. Ruthven to the belt, checks Musial the pitch. And it's a range check to left field, and Greg Luzinski will not pass the range check. It's a base hit. Yeah, it's a hit. Musial stops at third, and it's first and third for Hop. Phillies infield is going to move in, and their bullpen is going to get busy. It's going to be Marty Bystrom and Sparky Lyle, double-barreled action going in the bottom of the third for Philadelphia. Meantime, the infield is in for Philadelphia. Ruthven needs a pop-up. Hop is 0 for 1. The pitch to him. Grounded to Trio. He knocks it down, but Musial's headed home on the contact play, and all he's got is the out at first. So that will get Musial home, and it's an RBI for Hop. And Cooper advances to second. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Cooper's out at second. It's a fielder's choice. Trio goes to Boa covering second. Hop is safe at first. And that was Trio's only play. So now it's Hop at first. 1 man out. 2 runners in. 3-1 St. Louis. Kurowski at the plate. Double play opportunity. The pitch. Base hit, Whitey Kurowski to left field. It's in front of Luzinski. Hop will stop at second. First and second now, and Marion comes to the plate. Herm Starrett out to visit Dick Ruthven. They're trying to get the bullpen ready. Marty Marion at the plate. There's 1 man out. The pitch home to Marion is a base hit to left. It drops in front of Luzinski. Hop is station to station. The bases are now loaded for Mort Cooper. Infield, gonna play in again. They're gonna play in. 2 outs. Cooper up. 1 out. Cooper up. Hop at third. Kurowski at second. Marion at first. It's 3-1 St. Louis in the bottom of the third. The pitch. Hayes struck him out. 2 gone. That's Ruthven's first strikeout, and he picked a good time for it. And now it'll be Jimmy Brown. Can Ruthven get out of the mess? Green is hoping so in the Phillies dugout. Ruthven to the belt. Infield at normal depth. Brown is 1 for 1 with a walk. The pitch. Comebacker, gloved by Ruthven. He takes a few steps toward Rose and flips the ball to him, and that's going to retire the Cardinals in the third. So the Cardinals scored 2 and take a 3-1 lead, but they strand the bases loaded and could have broken it open and failed to do so. Now it's the top of the fourth. Maddox, Trio, and Boone coming up for the Phillies, who are very much in this ball game. Maddox is 0 for 1. Mort Cooper, the pitch home. Hit hard to center field. Terry Moore into right center, and he'll get there for out number 1. Now it's Trio. Manny doubled in the second, but was stranded. Cooper to the belt. Pitch to Manny. Trio. High but not deep to right field. Slaughter under it and makes the catch for out number 2. Now it's Boone. Booney walked in the second. His only at bat. Cooper winds and delivers, and this is a base hit for Boone to right field. He goes the other way. So he's on with a single, and Boa coming up now. Larry grounded into a crushing double play in the second. Ruthven is on deck. The pitch to Larry. Hit to right. Here comes Slaughter. It's shallow. It's shallow. It's shallow. He's got it. And that retires the Phillies in the fourth. We've played 3.5, and it's 3-1 Phillies, 3-1 Cardinals, 3-1 42 Cardinals over the 80 Phillies. If you like the game, if you like this set, berglund.kurt@yahoo.com is my PayPal ID. $12.99 gets you the PDF. Printed and shipped set for $52.99. You're asking for the great teams of the 20th century in Pine Tar Baseball. If you need the instructions, let me know. I'll send you those. And if you want a free team, I'll send you that too. The 1986 Red Sox are yours for the asking, no charge. So 23 teams for the price of 22. Terry Moore at the plate, 0 for 1. Dick Ruthven winds and delivers, and Terry Moore launches this one into left center field. It gets down and will roll to the wall. Terry Moore with a double leading off the fourth. That's going to get Lyle and Bystrom, the law firm of Lyle and Bystrom, throwing again in the Phillies bullpen. Slaughter to the plate. He's 0 for 1. He walked and scored last inning. The pitch from Ruthven is ball 4. He walked again. That's walk number 4 for Dick Ruthven. But a double play setup if they can get Musial to hit it on the ground. Lyle and Bystrom have got to be ready quickly. Musial at the plate, Ruthven to the belt, the pitch home. It's an error check. An error check. Let's see where this goes. It's going to go to left field. Here comes Greg Luzinski on. And he boots it. Clank. Off his glove. But he picks it up again and fires it in. Moore will hold at third. The Cardinals have the bases loaded again, and it's Walker Cooper coming to the plate. Here comes Dallas Green. He has seen enough of Dick Ruthven. It's going to be Marty Bystrom coming on. Marty Bystrom, in many ways, saved the Phillies season with 5 clutch starts down the stretch. He is an A-plus pitcher on the road. 5 starts on the season. He can give you 1 inning in relief, and that's all Green will need from him because he's going to pinch hit for him in the top of the 5th. But he's got to get him out of the inning first. Walker Cooper at the plate, and the bases dripping with Cardinals. Bystrom to the belt. The infield is at double play depth. The pitch to right. This is going to drive McBride towards the line. Moore is going to tag. McBride makes the catch. His weight is coming toward home plate, and so Moore will hold. Moore will hold, and there's 1 out now in the Cardinal 4th. Hop at the plate. Hop grounded out but drove in a run on a fielder's choice. He's 0 for 2. The pitch. Oh, the infield still at double play up. The pitch from Bystrom is going to be an error check. An error check on the pitcher modifier table. See where this goes. This goes to Boa. And it's a line out that Larry handles. 2 gone. On the line out from Hop, the Cardinals scramble back to their bases, and there's 2 outs now with the bases still loaded for Whitey Kurowski. Can Bystrom get them off the hook? Kurowski 1 for 2 with a walk. The pitch from Bystrom to Whitey is trouble. This one's going to get over Gary Maddox's head and bounce off the wall. Moore scores. Slaughter scores. Musial scores. It's a triple for Whitey Kurowski, and it's 6-1 Cardinals. St. Louis fans going nuts on the big clutch triple by Whitey Kurowski. Marty Marion comes to the plate. Marty Bystrom is not happy. Dick Ruthven's even less happy. And Dallas Green is the least happy of all. Bystrom to the belt. Checks Kurowski at third. The pitch home. Hey, strikes out Marion, but 3-run score on a triple by Kurowski. We've played 4. 3 runs on 2 hits. They leave 1. The clank by Luzinski comes home to roost because all of the runs are unearned. We go to the 5th. It's 6-1 Cardinals over the 80 Phillies. Now we're going to have a pinch hitter for Bystrom. Try and get the Phillies going in the 5th. And that's going to be Greg Gross. Left-handed outfielder, hitting outfielder. Phillies bullpen is going. Dickie Knowles is going to be the new Phillies pitcher. And Mort Cooper is on with a 5-run lead after being down 1-0 in the top of the 1st. Gross comes up. Greg hit .249 with a .346 on base average in 1980. The pitch. Hit to center. Terry Moore under it, and he'll make the catch for out number 1. Now it's Rose. Pete's 1 for 2. Cooper winds and delivers. You get the feeling like they needed to get Cooper when they had him on the ropes. This is grounded to Hop. He's going to take it himself for 2 down. And now McBride. Bake is 1 for 2. Cooper winds and delivers. This is hit to right. Slaughter on the run toward right center, and he makes the catch for out number 3. We're halfway through this one, and it's 6-1, 42 Cardinals over the 1980 Phillies. Dickie Knowles coming to the mound. He is a right-handed reliever, 45 relief appearances on the season, 3 starts. He is a B reliever, no strikeout or walk modifiers, and he can go 2 innings. If you need him, Mort Cooper is going to lead off the bottom of the 5th, and then it'll be the top of the order with Jimmy Brown and Terry Moore. 6-1 Cardinals. Knowles winds and delivers. Hey, strikes him out. First strikeout for Knowles, second strikeout for Cooper. Top of the order now, Jimmy Brown. Jimmy Brown and his band of renown, 1 for 2. And another hit for Jimmy Brown. This one to right field, drops in front of McBride. He's on with 1 out. Now it's Terry Moore. Cardinals just keep coming at you. Moore is 1 for 2. Knowles to the belt. The pitch. To right. Here comes McBride. He's got it for 2 outs. And now Slaughter. Enos. 0 for 1 with a pair of walks. That was Ruthven's undoing, really. The 4 walks, killer. 2 of them came in to score. Another run scored on Luzinski, or because of Luzinski. Well, another run, actually all 3 runs last inning scored because of Luzinski's error. The pitch to Slaughter is a base hit. It's a base hit to left field in front of Luzinski. Brown stops at second, and now it'll be Musial. And he's been the man today. 2 for 3, a double, 2 runs scored, 2 ribbies. Although Kurowski's triple may have put the final nail in the Phillies' coffin. Knowles to the belt, the pitch to Musial. Ground ball, Boa. He's going to go the short way to trio, and that will end the Cardinals' fifth. We've played 5 complete, and it is 6-1, 42 Cardinals over the 1980 Phillies. Meat of the Phillies order coming up. Schmidt, Luzinski, and Maddox in the 6th. Schmidt's 1 for 1. His sacrifice fly brought home the only Phillies run back in the first inning. The pitch to him is strike 3 swinging. Cooper gets him with a breaking ball, and that is Mort's 3rd strikeout. Now it's Luzinski in and out of Dallas Green's doghouse in the 1980 season. 2 strikeouts on today's game. The pitch. Make it 3 strikeouts on today's game. 4 strikeouts now for Cooper. And with 2 outs and nobody on, it's Maddox, who's 0 for 2. Cooper winds and delivers. Ground ball, Kurowski. Whitey's got it. Throws to Hop, and that retires the Phillies in 1-2-3 order in the 6th. Mort Cooper's retired 7 in a row now. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It's 6-1, 42 Cardinals over the 1980 Phillies. Dickie Knowles back out for inning number 2. He'll face Walker Cooper, and then Hop, and then Kurowski for the Cardinals. Knowles winds and delivers to Walker Cooper. Center field, Gary Maddox covers the part of the earth that the water doesn't. 1/3. He makes the catch. 1 out in the 6th. Hop is up now, 0 for 3, but an RBI on his ledger. And there is a base hit for Hop, and this is going to be trouble. It's going to get past Luzinski down into the corner. Hop has himself a double with 1 out. That's going to get the Phillies bullpen working again. As you can see, Dallas Green's hair turning just a little bit more gray. Kevin Soche and Ron Reed throwing in the Phillies bullpen. Still hoping Knowles can get him out of the inning. Green watches him face Kurowski, who's 2 for 2 with a 3-run triple and a walk to his credit. The pitch is to right, toward right center. Bake McBride on the run. He's going to get there. Hop is going to tag. Will he make 3rd? Yes, he will. And now there's a run number 7 is 90 feet away for the Cardinals with Marty Marion at the plate. Marty is 1 for 3. Knowles to the belt. The pitch home. Hit to center, but not deep. Here comes Maddox, and he's got it for out number 3. That retires the Cardinals in the 6th. We've played 6 complete. And it's 6-1 Redbirds over the Phillies. Now, in the top of the 7th, it'll be Trio, Boone, and Boa. For Philadelphia, Manny is 1 for 2. He doubled in the 2nd off Mort Cooper. Mort Cooper winds and delivers, and this is grounded to Marion. Marty gloves it and throws to Hop. There's 1 down. And 8 in a row retired by Mort Cooper. Bob Boone up, 1 for 1. The pitch to Booney. Hey, he struck him out. That's strikeout number 5. 9 in a row for Mort Cooper. And Boa now, 0 for 2 with Dickie Knowles on deck. Pitch to Larry. Grounded to Brown. He's got it and throws to Hop, and that retires the Phillies in the 7th. So, we'll have a new pitcher in the bottom of the 7th. Dickie Knowles is done. It's going to be Kevin Soche. He will bat in the number 7 spot for Boone. The new catcher will be Keith Moreland, and he will bat 9th. It's a double switch for the Phillies. And Ron Reed continues to throw in the bullpen for Philadelphia. The Cardinals will bring up Mort Cooper to lead off the bottom of the 7th, and then it'll be the top of the order with Brown and Moore to face Soche, a left-hander who had 40 appearances on the 1980 season. He is a C reliever, a walk modifier on 77, and 1 inning pitched. All right, Cooper up. Cooper's 0 for 2, a pair of strikeouts. The pitch. This is grounded to Boa. Larry gloves it and throws to Rose. There's 1 down. Jimmy Brown, 2 for 3, a walk. The pitch. And there's another hit for Jimmy Brown. 3 for 4 with a walk. If you had predicted that before the game, you could have gotten pretty good odds with that a guy with a .315 on base average would get on base 4 times. Now Terry Moore. Terry is 1 for 3 with a bunt. So shade of the belt, the pitch. Hit to left, Luzinski on the run. That's always entertaining. He catches it toward the line. Brown retreats to first base. Now it'll be Enos Slaughter. Slaughter is 1 for 2 with a pair of walks and a pair of runs scored. The pitch from Soche to Slaughter. And I'm dropping dice left and right. And this is a base hit. Base hit for Slaughter. He goes the other way. It drops in front of Luzinski. Brown is going to streak to third. And it's Cardinals at the corners now for Musial. Walker Cooper is on deck. Musial not as good against lefties in 1942. And you get the feeling that's why Soche is in the game. The pitch. Grounded to Trio. Manny's going to go the short way to Boa to retire the side, and that's it in the 7th inning for St. Louis. We've played 7 complete at 6-1, 42 Cardinals over the 1980 Phillies. Mort Cooper out for inning number 8. He will drop to an A rating during this inning because after Moreland bats, it'll be the 3rd time through the order. Oh, no, he's already done that. Never mind. We've gone 2 times through. He's already an A. And he'll stay an A. Moreland at the plate. The man Milo Hamilton incessantly called Zonk because he used to play football, and they called him Larry Zonka. I don't know. Something with Texas. It was just a mess. And Milo would not shut up about it. Unbelievable. All right, so Moreland at the plate. Nobody out. Top of the 8th. Phillies down 5. The pitch from Mort Cooper to Zonk is hit to right, and that's Slaughter toward the line, and there's 1 out. 11 in a row now retired by Mort Cooper, including Zonk. Pete Rose comes to the plate. 1 for 3 for Pete. And we've got a range check. This goes to third base. That's Kurowski. Whitey gloves it and makes the play to hop. And it's 12 in a row retired by Mort Cooper. And here comes Bake McBride. 1 for 3. He has scored the only Phillies run. There's 2 outs in the top of the 8th. And we've got another range check. This one goes to Kurowski. Gloves it, fires to hop, and they got to try somebody else. 13 in a row retired by Cooper. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It's 6-1 Cardinals. New pitcher for Philadelphia coming on. It's going to be Ron Reed, a right-hander. 55 relief appearances for Reed on the 1980 season. He did a little bit of everything. Long, short, closer. He's a D pitcher on the road. He has no strikeout or walk modifiers. He can give you 2 innings. And we're going to have another double switch. It's going to be Reed batting in the number 2 spot. And Lonnie Smith will take over in right field for McBride, and he will bat in the 7th spot in the order as Dallas Green is trying to inject some offense into the proceedings. Alrighty. So Reed will face Walker Cooper, Hop, and Kurowski in the Cardinal 8th. The pitch from Reed. He lost him. That's ball 4. Cooper goes down to first, and now it's Hop. Sparky Lyle gets throwing again in the bullpen for Philadelphia. Hop is 1 for 3. The pitch is a grounder to Trio. Goes to Boa for 1. The relay to Rose is not in time. Hop beats the wrap. And it's his second fielder's choice he's hit into in the game. 1 out now, bottom of the 8th. Hop at first for Kurowski. Whitey 2 for 3. The pitch drilled by Kurowski, and this is going to be trouble. It's going to be extra bases. Hop will stop at third, and it's second and third for the Cardinals in the bottom of the 8th. Marty Marion coming to the plate. 6-1 St. Louis. Phillies infield moves in. Hop at third, Kurowski at second, 1 out. The pitch from Reed is to right field. Lonnie Smith is under it. Hop is tagging. Lonnie makes the catch, the throw home, and Hop retreats to third base. So Lonnie Smith makes a good throw for once in his whole life, and there's 2 outs now for Mort Cooper, who they're going to allow to try and go the whole way in this one. 2 outs, second and third. Mort Cooper at the plate. Ron Reed's pitch. Grounded to Boa. Larry's got it and throws to Rose, and that's going to end the Cardinal 8th. We go to the 9th. The 42 Cardinals are winning this one by a score of 6-1. This is Pine Tar Baseball, Great Teams of the 20th Century set. My PayPal account is berglund.kurt@yahoo.com. PDF $12.99. Printed shipped cards $52.99. You're asking for the Great Teams of the 20th Century set. These teams are 2 of them. There's 22 total. And there's a whole bunch of stuff on my YouTube channel about them if you'd like to take a look at it, or if you have questions, shoot me an email. Let me know what your thoughts are, and I'll be happy to reply. We're in the 9th. It's Schmidt, Luzinski, and Maddox coming up against Mort Cooper. The Phillies need a 5 spot to keep it going. Mike Schmidt is 1 for 2. He had a sacrifice fly to drive in the Phillies' only run way back in the first inning. The pitch. He struck him out, and that is number 6 for Cooper, and that is also number 14 in a row retired by Cooper. He's working on a 5-hitter. No hits allowed, no base runners allowed since the 4th inning. Luzinski up now. He's 0 for 3. He has the hat trick, 3 strikeouts. He's working on the golden sombrero, the pitch from Mort Cooper. And he's got the sombrero, ladies and gentlemen. That's 4 strikeouts for the Bull. 2 strikeouts in the 9th for Cooper, 7 strikeouts in the game, 4 Ks for Greg Luzinski. Dallas Green giving him the stink eye all the way back to the dugout. Now it's Gary Maddox, who is 0 for 3, and Green feels like he's got to do something unusual, so he's going to pinch hit Del Unser for Maddox, and that's not going to make Gary very happy. And as he didn't during the whole 1980 season when he made Gary Maddox unhappy, Dallas Green just doesn't care. Del Unser, backup outfielder, 264 during the season with a 320 on base average. Manny Trio is on deck should Dell extend the proceedings. It is the Phillies' last chance saloon. And there we go. I'm dropping cameras. It's just ugly. All right, last chance saloon for Philadelphia. Here we go. The pitch from, and I'm still dropping dice left and right. The pitch from Mort Cooper is hit to Marty Marion. Marty gloves it and throws to Hop, and that retires the Phillies and ends the ball game. The 1942 Phillies defeat the 1942 Cardinals defeat the 1948. Gee whiz. The 1942 Cardinals defeat the 1980 Phillies 6-1. The winning pitcher, Mort Cooper. The losing pitcher, Dick Ruthven. I thank you for joining me. Check out Great Teams of the 20th Century. Let me know what you think. Thank you for joining me. And let me know if there's a matchup you'd like to see. Write that in the comments below. Thanks for joining me. I'm Kurt Berglund. So long, everybody.